And Prairie Scraps Chalkin over in Facebook is my private crafting group. And I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's still drying. Don't mind it. We're trying to get it curled today. Today's the curl set, right?
Yeah.
I went like 5 days. So the sun is out. It is currently not raining. I don't think we're have a rain forecast for a few days. So we're kind of excited about that, right?
Yeah.
But my keyboard went out on my iPad, so that is charging and didn't charge overnight like everybody thought it was. And then our heater went out in here, so it's a little chilly. Maybe you should have worn a jacket because it's cold. Yeah. But I got this last year at this. It's called Red, White, and Bold Craft. It was a wood decor that I got at Joann Fabrics. I'm actually pretty certain I either got it 70 or even 90% off at the end of season. It is the cutout of the United States. If you've been with me for a while, I have made one for the camper because I kind of like it in the camper. It says, take the long way home, find joy in the journey, which is exactly what I have here, except I put a little camper on it. So that was kind of my camper project that I made. But today, because it's Flag Day, I thought Lydia's asking about coffee. I don't know why.
Oh, she asked me to get her one.
Oh, she wanted a coffee?
Yeah, and drop it off her.
She's babysitting. Anyway, I thought we would take this flag, since it's Flag Day, I thought we'd use the Stars and Stripes flag today. And I have noticed this isn't a very sticky one, but there's not a lot. Like if you look at it, there's a lot of fabric. That clear fabric part does not stick. The only part that sticks is the green part. So when you stick that down, it doesn't really stick, right? So yeah. It's not gonna totally fit on this. It's not gonna cover everything. There's gonna be a little bit. Like Maine is gonna be off the charts. I'm going to move this down right here so we can see. You can see. No, so they can see what I'm doing here. But we're just going to lay this down. We're going to go with the flow, right?
Yep.
And some places maybe are not going to have all the things, right? There's just going to be a little bit out here. Boy, nothing has happened all morning, has it?
No.
I couldn't sleep last night. I ate too late. Do you guys have that problem when you eat too late?
You're up all night.
I was up all night. I woke up at midnight and heartburn so bad. So I got up, sat up in the chair, felt a little better. We're going to start with the stars area. Felt a little better, tried to go back to sleep, didn't work, got back up again, sat up and basically just tried to sleep in my chair all night. And it doesn't make for good sleeping.
No.
You were complaining about your
sister waking up at 4:30.
Oh no, you were complaining about your back hurting. I'm telling you, my neck hurts from sitting in the Lazy Boy.
Yeah, that Lazy Boy isn't very comfy to sleep in.
Well, it's a new Lazy Boy. I really resent the fact that you would say such a thing about my new Lazy Boy.
It's comfy to sit in.
Oops, I went outside. That's not good.
Oops.
That wasn't my intention. I went in the one spot where it's going to be white. I didn't realize I was outside of that. I'm going to have to try to get that off quick. But first, I'm going to spread this just like butter. Just like butter. Right? If you can spread butter. So I don't know. Beth is asking what she can do. We'll see. This one's hard, actually. It's got very small places. Maybe you could do it better than I could. Sometimes that happens. Children can do things better than adults, right?
Yeah.
But it's my fun. So that was my night. So now I'm tired. I need a nap. But the sun is out, so that's goodness. That's thank God for that, right?
Yeah.
That is a blessing. All right, we are going to pull this, and then I'm going to try to get that little bit off the edge that I went over. I don't know if you can see that. Guess not. I went right over here. Let's see how it looks. Ooh.
That looks
my
really
stars.
Good.
Not looking so good, actually. My stars are a little shady this time. They're kind of bleeding.
Holding this evening.
So this is probably like, this is the 4th time I've used the stars, actually, part of this. Just trying to get this off. I could go back with some white paint. I did paint this white last night so that it, oops. It's not the cleanest looking stars I've ever had. I might have to use some, they're not bad. It doesn't look bad. But I might have to use the sandpaper on this just to kind of rough it all up so it looks country, right? Country?
Yeah.
Or farmhouse. Whatever you want to call it. So I'm just drying this up because we're peeling and pasting today. Peeling and pasting. So nothing was going on. We've just been kind of laying it low. It took me a while to get into the shower, really. Oh, you know what I really should have done was I should have waxed this. That's what I forgot. Wood, you always want to wax. Do you know what I'm going to do?
You're gonna wax it.
I am. All right. Hold on to this. Watch out, because there's blue. Blue, blue. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but some of it might have not leaked so much and would be easy to fix had I waxed it. So learn from me. Do what I say, not what I do, right?
Yeah.
Always. Always learn from my mistakes, for sure, right? And now I'm going to try to get wax all the way up here without going over my bowl. So anyway, busy morning. Then I get to a certain point in the morning when I cannot sleep. I do get to a point and I start working. So that's what happened this morning. I started working kind of early. See if we can place that back down again. Well, we don't want to get into the blue because it's not quite dried. But we kind of want to do that. Okay. And I was kind of looking at the stripes on this thing, and it doesn't really lead to being able to be repeated, or I would like relay it like over there or whatever. So we're going to try it again. The only bad thing about the wax is it will make it less sticky, and already this transfer is not very sticky, is it?
Nope.
Nope. All right. See if we can get it laid back on fairly well without smearing. Right?
Yeah.
Without smearing. Okay, that's real official words. Smearing. Ooh, what's under there? Ooh, I didn't even see that. There's a little tag. No wonder why it wasn't going down there. All right. I think I'm actually gonna wash this and do... How did we decide? Was it better to do white first, I think? And then the red? Because if you put the red on and then you smear into the white, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
What? You're my note taker.
I wasn't here when you made your other one.
Thought you were.
No.
All right.
It might have been Lydia.
I've just been sticking with the same colors for these. Because I painted kind of a bright white in the background, I'm going to go with a Dune color on the white parts. So I think I'm going to start with Dune first, because I think I've found that if you go the other way around, you end up smearing the red into the white. But if I start with Dune, and our first stripe is always red, so this second stripe is where I'm going to start. Ooh, that was a lot. I don't remember if the bigger one worked or not. I may have to go back to a mini, just because they're a little more pliable. I guess I washed that for no reason. I'm going to use a...
Here's a mini.
We're not starting a fire. So my husband said the heater is out. I do not understand it. I started out the year with one of those little oil, like the portable oil ones. It did not heat at all. So I was in here like winter coat and all trying to do crafting. Don't get me wrong, I'm super thankful to have this little craft place. but it is cold. When it's cold, that cold, it's hard to craft. It's not that cold yet, right now, right?
Yeah.
We're not that cold yet, but it is testing our patience. It is chilly because it's really windy. If you can hear the wind. Okay, let go, please. If you can hear the wind, it's blowing out there. So it's nice to have a little break from rain for a day, at least a couple of days. Oops, I went over. These small parts are not easy, I'm telling you. I don't have the patience for it.
I still want to do it.
You still want to do it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. So, I made a little reels with all my flags. I have, so the reels thing has been, you know, kind of it's a weird thing. Ooh, that was thick.
Yeah, it was.
Thick. Thick, but cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I make reels every once in a while. Not really, I'm trying to be super consistent, but I'm not great at it. I should really do it every day. We've actually started, like, getting paid from it. I hate to even say that out loud. But anyway, right now they're running a thing. I can get an extra $100 if I have 10 of my reels get over 500 views, but it has to be by the end of today. So I was sharing. So if you're in Prairie Scraps Chalk It and you see that I shared a video, a little reels, just click on it and watch it for me. I don't even think you have to like it or anything, but if you watch it for me, that helps me out because there's it's 7 of the 10. I have to have 10 reels that are over 500 to get that extra $100. I'm at 7 of the 10, and the other ones are pretty close. So if you see my reels pop up, go through and start watching anything that has low watching on it. I don't know if they're really even that interesting, to be honest. But boy, this Dune is like brand new. Oops, brand new. This is Dune, the color that I'm using, and it's about halfway already. I really like this Dune color. Been using it on all my 4th of July decor things. Trying to get that down. Oh, so since I've had this sitting out in the camper for a year, I think it's like the wood has gotten more dry too. So the wood is like warped. The states are, I don't think you'll notice once we get it all painted up and to, you know, put a little bow on it, all that kind of stuff. I think it's not going to be too noticeable, but there's not much I can do about it. If before I painted it, it had it was already warped. So that's the other part of this, that it's not sticking very well. So I'm excited. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I got my tickets to go to ChalkCon, which is our convention for Chalk Couture. Super excited. Got my tickets to Denver. Was even excited because we have some friends that used to live in Wisconsin with us that are now living in Denver. So I contacted her and said, "Hey, are you in the Denver area?" I knew she was close. There's nothing there.
There is.
I knew she was close. Contacted her, and she's like, apparently by July 1st, they're supposed to be to sounds like Texas. So we're chasing each other all around the country. Not bad.
I like it.
Do you? See, that part, it is like this, it doesn't have to be perfect because this little, I knew I was going to do that, spread the blue. And then it went off again on the end, this little end. So anyway, I'm going to miss her, which I'm sad about, but lots of fun. ChalkCon, I'm getting excited. I have 3 roommates. We're staying in the Gaylord Resort in Denver, Colorado. Going July. Pretty excited. You gonna miss me?
I didn't even know you were going.
I'm going. I'm running out of town. I'm leaving on a Wednesday and coming back Sunday. Right after Border Days, which is our 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like, I leave on the
It's
7th. So Border Days is on Monday, I leave on Wednesday. Maybe that's the 6th I'm leaving. I was looking at part of the schedule for Border Days. Our Border Days, there's 3 rodeos, there's parades every day, and July 4th they always have like a craft fair, which I'm planning on doing, but I don't know. Now I'm starting to have second thoughts about doing that because that wind out there, it's tornado wind.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Mhm.
Not that you remember tornado winds at all.
Nope.
We don't have tornadoes here usually, but we do have like 90-mile-an-hour winds. I don't know why they don't call them tornadoes when they're that fast, but they don't.
Because they want to be the state without
Anyway,
tornadoes.
it's like 3 days of celebrations with the rodeo. The rodeo, though, is going to be the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and the parades are the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So, and then the craft fair is at our park on the 4th, which actually means that most people kind of aren't around for the 4th because the rodeo is done the day before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's always a dead rodeo. Dead rodeo when they